Hello, New Continent tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Railroad Tycoon 3 with me, BlueAnkylo. In the last episode, we finished off the North American starter campaign, basically. We did with a kind of silly little side mission at the end there, a little bit different than normal. Now we're going to Germany. Real Germany, not just Germantown, USA.
Back in 1848, monarchies were being threatened all over Europe. It was about that time that a young man named Otto von Bismarck started work on unifying
You may have heard of him.
Germanic nations in Central Europe. He saw the upheaval as the perfect opportunity to create a German nation under one centralized government. He was no man of the people, but his political and social savvy saw that these small countries could grow together into a major power in Europe.
Alright, folks, so here we are. Completely new map. In 1848, Europe saw a successful revolution in Milan, Paris, Vienna, and Berlin. This was a time of great turmoil and chaos, as monarchies and republics came and went, like the changing of the seasons. However, as any good capitalist knows, there's money to be made. From chaos comes opportunity. The Germanic people of Europe are waiting for unification. If only a real leader could pave a railway across Germany. Basically, that's what it says. So, in 30 years, we need to connect 7 German states. It's been a long time since I've played these ones, so this should be a little bit different for me, and hopefully a little bit more challenging than the last couple. Although I did lose that one 2 ago, so we'll see. 30 years, 10 German states plus personal net worth, so I gotta play the stocks again, hooray. Oh, and I'll even be the first Chancellor of Germany, apparently. Or do it in 25 years, so a little bit faster, connect 13, that's probably like all the German states, and also have a huge net worth. And I'll be the undisputed champion of the newest superpower of the age. Well, that sounds cool. All German states begin with a G. As usual, when we're playing the campaign, you can't make multiple companies or unconnected track. Okay. So, Prussia, Hanover, or Bavaria? I'm not familiar with which one's going to be easier or different. Where are some big cities? Bavaria. Oh man, I'm sorry for everyone who watches from Europe. Where is Bavaria even? I assume this is like Switzerland. Schweinfurt sounds kind of Switzerland. There's supposed to be some mountains down there, so I don't want to start down by the Alps or anything. It'd be nice to start more in the flatlands. I think I'd like to be working over here actually. Arnhem, Munster, Dortmund, Dusseldorf, Cologne. That looks like the big cities. Although Berlin would be nice too. That's pretty large. But I like some nice easy ones. Anyway, Russia's over there apparently. I think Prussia is like northern, a little bit more northern, and Hanover. Is that like in the Netherlands or something, or at least closer to that side? I don't know. I really don't know. I'll take a chance with Hanover. I haven't actually seen any of these. I mean, that's Netherlands, right? It even says Netherlands. So, Hanover. Oh, look. I was kind of close. I said it was on that side. Prussia, I'm assuming is somewhere over here. I mean, it does have Russia in the name. So, maybe it's Prussia. Isn't it like somewhere between Poland and Russia, or isn't that kind of how it works? Plock is definitely Polish. I recognize that name. And Bavaria, it's probably more in the middle-ish or so. So I think I'm gonna go with Hanover because it should be over there. Okay, let's do it. Herr Plattner, we are expecting great things from you. Okay, so Hanover is not the largest of states, but they've got banking. Yes, good. We've got money and a good credit rating. That's nice. Okay. So, I imagine what we're going to see here is on the territories, yeah. I can't just build anywhere. So, Hanover was basically where I thought it was. Prussia looks like that would have been a nice one to start. Look how huge that would have been. We would have had, well, maybe that's the one I should have picked. That would have had all those. Munster, Dortmund, all that stuff. Fortunately, that costs $10 million to get into right now, so that's not going to work. $50 million to get into the Netherlands. At least it's possible to get down here into Hessen. It's also, Netherlands is not German, so it doesn't matter. Apparently Schleswig all the way up into practically Denmark. So most of the German ones are pretty cheap, except Prussia and Bavaria, which is to further south again. So the big three you start with are expensive. I feel like I should have gone with Prussia, knowing if I had known how huge it was. In fact, it has that weird you can't connect it through the middle bit. But I could have just made it. Oh well, it's no big deal. Let's just play with what we got. Okay, so Hanover National Railway. That's our. I guess we just automatically start with a company. Where's my dude? Let's go to the ledger. Guess I can still change. Yeah, we're not gonna be the Hanover National Railway. That's a dumb name. It's Blue's Amazing Rail. There we go. That's a much better name. And I don't know what's a good flag for us. Kind of like the little Northern Star thing. That's cool. We'll go with that. And then our personal name. Where's our actual dude? We're not George Platner. It's totally not me. BlueAnkylo. That guy. I don't know. He looks suspicious. Let's go with someone. Well, he looks. You know, he looks German to me. Something about the mustache. All right. So we're gonna go with that. I start with no shares in the company, so that's a little bit unusual. Usually you start with at least some stocks. So I start with 100k, so I better buy at least one. In fact, I'm going to buy two on purchasing power, because the company should do good enough to start with two. 2,000 out of, at least we start with 10% that way, so as the company grows, we'll have some stocks. Okay, so if we start... Come on, roll. We start sort of in Hanover, so it would make sense. Maybe Hanover to Bremen? Looks like that's in our territory, right? Yeah, definitely. Can't even get Oldenburg, though. Shoot. Well, we've got a lot of little cities to connect up. I might sort of go towards Schwerin and New Brandenburg. It's actually not too hard to say. Yeah, I say that now, and they'll have 100 comments about how horrible I am at pronouncing. Anyway, some of these are, like, they're only... Like, I could get to Oldenburg for 300,000. That's not too expensive. It's not even much more expensive than the track to get there, so that's kind of smart. These are very close together. One of the things I like about the European maps are the cities are much closer than North American, generally. So I think Hanover, Walsrode to Bremen, if I can get enough money. They did mention something about a good credit rating. I mean, 10% isn't great, but we'll see if I need that or not. Also, we're going to have different trains. When you play in the European maps, you kind of get different style engines generally. Alright, anyway, let's get started here. I'm actually going to start... We'll go with just average for now. And that will just save me some money on the early tracks. I might change that once I'm starting to make good money. Okay, that's not really what I want to do. We want a straight road. Okay, so we gotta get across this bridge, or across this water. We'll get into Walsrode. At least it's nice and flat. And then we gotta get to Bremen, I think is high priority. Alright. And that should give us a pretty good starter route. We'll see how much money I have once this is connected. Also, Victorian, no. We're gonna go, I'm definitely going to use the Kyoto style once we get to a more Eastern Asian map. I think that's the third set of maps, I think. Persian, we're not anywhere near Persia. Southwest, no. Tudor, I don't know, maybe that, I don't know. We'll just go with that anyway. Anyway, medium looks like it fits there pretty well. Hanover, another medium. Actually, that's pretty nice how well that's filling in. And then Walsrode just gets a little baby train station. Okay, and what else do we need? I guess a service tower somewhere in the middle there. Probably be using the north route quicker than the south route, although, I mean, I could connect Hanover to all those three pretty easily. They're pretty close together. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do next, actually. We'll head up to Bremerhaven. Bremerhaven's probably Haven, I don't know. Okay, so we'll put the service tower and stuff down here by Hanover. Okay. And that connects everything up. Still got some money. That's actually pretty good. So we're looking at European trains, early European trains. We've got the Booth 222, which is ultra cool. Thank you very much. The Firefly I had the option to use in one of my North American campaigns, and it didn't seem very good compared to some of the ones over there, but extremely poor fuel economy sucks. So we've got, I would say the Firefly is, generally speaking, worse. It's just a little bit faster. It's not as powerful on slopes, but it is faster on straight. And then we have the Adler, which is even slower and cheaper. So I guess the Booth is probably the nicer one. A little bit lower on fuel economy. People like it. It's a little bit more reliable than the Firefly. I think that's fine. So it also 60,000. Should I make 2 separate trains or just one? I think I'll just do the one for now. And then we'll go straight from Bremen back to Hanover. That's fine. I'll let it carry up to 6, I think. It actually doesn't even really slow down until, like, unless it was very steep. This thing is just the same speed everywhere. So I mean, I could go slightly faster with the Firefly. That's considerably faster. More expensive on the maintenance, though. I don't know. We know that it's very flat along here, so I don't really need the power on the slope. You know what? Let's go with the Firefly. It actually costs more to buy a little bit. It's got worse fuel economy and it's less reliable, but it's a bit faster. And if we do Express for the Ultra Cool, yeah, still considerably faster. Okay, I'll take it. Now I think, seeing as I've still got some money, and I could definitely take out a loan, I'd rather start out with lots of rail right off the bat. So issue bond, start with another one. And we're just going to quickly connect up these, because they're so close. Like, this is really easy to connect up. And then Wolfsburg as well, although that is a bridge to get there, unfortunately. Maybe you can just go up like this. It's not as cheap to connect up to Wolfsburg. That's okay. Oh no, I did it wrong. Bad blue. Come on. Just connect up nice for me, please. Okay, that is a lot of money at this point. You know what? Let's not do that. Oops. That one I still wanted. Okay, good. That'll be fine. And then we'll build a couple more little stations here. I am going to go with just little ones for now. And I think what I'll do here is I'm not going to worry about having... I'll just have one more train. I think. Which one has better acceleration? Because this is just a start and stop. They both have the same acceleration, so it doesn't really matter. But what it'll do is it will go like Salzgitter, Hanover to Brunswick, and then it can go back to Salzgitter. It'll just sort of go past and stop, and I think that'll work out. Okay. Alright, so we got... Oops. All stations, please. There we go. Alright, let's see how this goes. So, let's get a move on, little doggy. Still got some money to play with. Oh, I forgot one thing. Shoot. Right. Because of this station being weird, we have to go... Shoot. Start here. Go here. Go to the maintenance facility. Then go there. Okay. That'll work. That's probably a smarter way to do things. Okay. Let's get going for real now. So, my first train does not have very much stuff on it. Walls Road... Unfortunately, Hanover to Walls Road, all they want is a little bit of lumber. It's worth basically nothing. That's too bad. Maybe I should have just done this straight Hanover to whatever the big one was, Bremen. Maybe that would have been smarter. I didn't really look at the goods map mode to see if I should make out smart routes. Well, at least that one's doing good. Hanover to whatever the next one was. Lots of passengers want to go. We do know that these things look ultra cool, so people like to go in them. All right, maybe some money, please. Alright, that's a little bit better. 67,000. Alright, that'll pay for the route a little bit. This one actually might make more just because they're so quick. Could be that was the smarter route. What you gonna pick up now after the passengers? Okay, that's nice. Another 75,000. All right, well, this train is gonna make me loads of money. Awesome. Also, look at those little baby cars. They're so teeny tiny. Good times, good times. Could connect Olsen pretty cheaply from Walls Road. Or I could head up to Bremerhaven. That might be smart. Get to the port. Oh, look at this. We got a speed record already. Hanover Cannonball can now be the Blue Cannonball. And that means it's doomed to explode in no time. Come on in. So Hanover should be the city's grow with all the trains coming in here. Okay. Just want to see some more profit before I start taking out more loans or anything. Also, how's the stocks doing? Oh, it's gonna not split. Value of shares owned. Yeah. I can't buy any more right now. It's gonna take a while to get my personal stock up to win this map. Alright, I think we gotta expand. I just need to connect up like all the cities in here in Prussia. There's no point spending loads of money to connect up Oldenburg just yet. It costs 300,000 just to buy it, and I'd also have to go over a bridge, so it's going to cost me probably closer to 600,000 just to get through that, even though it's so close. So I'd rather connect up all the cities in this first little area first. First city first. Yeah, I think Bremerhaven. I think we're going to Bremerhaven. Should be not too difficult. It's actually quite cheap to get to Bremerhaven. Okay, and I'll even put in a medium size so I can get the port. It's the most important building for sure. And I guess that means I'll need... I want to just have a quick train going here. So unfortunately I have to build the maintenance station right there. So we'll just go back and forth with the Firefly again. Alright, that should do it. Spent all my money. Costs a lot to set all that stuff up, but I'll be able to share these stations with the Oldenburg route once I figure that out. So that saves me some money later on. Oh, don't you cut my dividend. We'll be making money in a minute. I swear. Come on, game, make me some money. I got lots of tracks. I do have 25 years altogether is the goal. I mean, I could also build some hotels and stuff in here. Might not be the worst idea because there's so many passengers getting on and going to somewhere else. Alright, what do we got here? Wealthy investors have taken a keen interest in seeing you succeed. They, however, want to see you promote independent business. When you've earned 500k in industry profits, they will underwrite any industry investment you choose. Okay. Well, speaking of that, so I was just talking. Oh, good. We can pause the game for a sec, too. Slight pay raise. And, I mean, we're making pretty good money. 230k for the first year isn't the best, but it could be worse. And there's no AI or anything, so all we really need to focus on is, you know, getting all these objectives. But yeah, seeing as they said I have that little side quest, industry profits. I think the easiest way to make 500,000 industry profits is just going to be to build a few, you know, cheap things from here. So I think... Which one? Taverns is when you passenger traffic board trains where they start their journey. Restaurants are no matter what, and hotels are when they're hubs switching between destinations. So let's, you know, I might actually take a loan out here. Still got a pretty good interest rating. I mean, it's going up a little bit, but this way I should be able to build all my my hotels and stuff fairly easily. Because then I can build industry for much, much cheaper. So that should be fun. So we'll start with hotels in my 2 big cities, as well as a restaurants, and taverns. Maybe I should just be building more tracks. I don't know. And then what I'll do is I'll build a tavern and a restaurant at sort of the end points of a couple big ones. Brunswick will grow, right? And we'll see if I start making half decent money off those or not. I mean, I might have just wasted 500,000, but we'll see. Give it another year, see if I make some good profits off of my hotels and stuff. Because that'd be cool to get 30% cheaper industry buildings. That'd be a lot of fun. And I mean, look at that. Our hotel has fountains on it. That's got to be pretty good for 1849. Isn't that just an awesome little hotel? Look at that. And we got a fancy restaurant and a tavern. So you can get some drink and you can get some food. All just a short walk from our rail station. Come on down. Now, the economy is increasing, so that brings the prime rate down. Fortunately, I don't have a good enough credit rating to actually decrease my interest payments. Come on, trains. You got to make me some good money here. So this guy, he's got a pretty good haul. It seems to be mostly the Bremen to Hanover ones that do good. Maybe connecting up Walls Road wasn't that smart. Come on down, 102,000. I need the money. Was I correct? Was this area of the map all mountainy? Oh yeah. So I knew starting in the southwest would be a bad idea. Yeah, that's no surprise. Fairly mountainous over here too. Yeah, definitely wanted to start up. I'd say Prussia might have been the smarter pick for early connections. Because I could have connected all those up in a nice little line. That would have been perfect. Would have made so much money over here. A couple bridges, but still, that would have been really nice. Oh well, we can be Prussian today. That's totally cool. I mean, Hanoverian. What do you say, Hanoverian? Is it just Dutch, or do they actually have their own title? Hanuverite. I don't know. Oh, these trains, 20,000, 18, that's not good enough. That's just not good enough. Well, let's get to the end of the year. We'll see if my industry makes any money, because as it is, this is not great. There's a little bit better. Weapon factory, I don't really care. Other than that, maybe it's more stuff for me to carry. Train 3 broke down. Come on, trains. Come on, game. There we go. Saving game. Okay, no improvements. I actually made way less money that time. Industry, pretty puny compared to how much I put into it, to be honest. Shoot. Not the best start, to be honest. What am I looking for? I should have checked. Yeah, 21,050 in industry profits compared to how much I paid into it. Okay, how am I going to get out of this little not making money problem? I could connect up another route if I took out another loan. Sure, let's take another loan. That's what they told me, right? Just make loans to get started. Oh, unfortunately, there's hills here. Curse you, Göttingen, Grief. Maybe it should just go to Wolfsburg. Or Ulzen. Unfortunately, this is such a lame little town. It's like, I don't think I make any money there at all. Maybe I should have tried to get to Oldenburg. I don't know. Can I build over to Meppen and Osnabrück? Indeed I can, if I wanted to make a long, long route. That would make more sense to go Oldenburg first and then down, honestly. Or from Hanover, actually. That wouldn't be too bad if I could build track through there, which I can't. So I'd have to go Hanover up and down, which isn't It's not too bad, actually. If I really wanted to go there, I could do it like that. Well, let's just connect up what we've got for now. Wolfsburg, will it go anywhere else from there? I was trying to think if I want to go Brunswick up. I think maybe Brunswick will go to Magdeburg later on. Salzgitter will go to Göttingen, whatever the name of that place is. Westerode, Usen, Wittenberg, Neuruppin, and then Berlin, kind of on that route. It's kind of straight. Although these are good too. Hamburg, Schwerin, and all that. Just can't build up there right now. Well, actually have rights all the way up to Aurich. Well, let's see. Saltlinger to Göttingen is actually not that bad for hills. So let's do that. Yeah. It's not great, but it's not too bad. Build them, maybe a medium-sized station. This place is a little bit bigger. And I wonder... I don't think I'm going to add a train. I'm just going to change the route for number 3. Right? Or number 2. Number 2. Okay, so instead of Salzinger, Hanover, Brunswick, let's do... What would be the best way to make the most money? I think I'll just remove everything. We'll start in Hanover. We'll go down to Göttingen, Salzgitter, then Brunswick, and then back up to Hanover. Yeah. In fact, go to the maintenance bay after that there. So we'll see if that works. It adds a stop to the route anyway. I have a feeling my trains are kind of overdoing it right now. Like, I think I have too many... For such short routes, I have too much train going back and forth. That's why they're not making enough money. The towns don't have enough time to build up stuff to ship. Because the routes are so slow and my trains hit them so quickly. Maybe I should be doing this entire connection with like 2 trains. Okay, with more powerful locomotives, cars have switched from 10 ton to 20 ton. Doubles the weight. Good for factories. Kind of harder on stuff like that. Yeah, so that kind of, unfortunately, means I should change some settings here, unfortunately. Because now, if we look at trains, anyway, quick. 8 trains will slow them. Actually, you know, 8 cars won't actually slow it down that much more. It will slow down the Adler for sure. But the Firefly was the most powerful from the beginning. So, in fact, 8 cars is only... It's not that bad. Plus, I don't think it's actually going to fill up that much anyway, so... I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, make me some money, trains. Come on, trains. Okay, distillery, good. You keep building stuff. So, this is the first time to Göttingen. What you going to pick up for me? Unloading some stuff. Okay, not bad. 100,000. Mail and grain. A few passengers. Could be worse. This is the Göttingen to Saltgitter. I'm going to be pretty horrible with all these names. Still, 100,000 for that. It's not too bad. I probably need to have a service tower like right here, honestly, so it hits it a couple times. You can see what happens at the train split. It slows it down a little bit. I could actually add a... if I was being smart here, I would add this sort of split in there. And that way the train wouldn't have to slow down. Come on, click on it. Click on it! A hard time. Anyways, worth 99,000. Not bad. I mean, I'd say we're making money. This might have been a slightly better year. Or not. Wow. Alright, well, I mean, I think this is a point to end up the episode. How's my, industry is sucking. So I'm just not making enough money. I think if I were to restart things, I would have started in Prussia and tried to connect up these big cities. Because you can get like four large cities all in a row from Prussia. Or you could go to Berlin, which is super large, but surrounded by kind of smaller cities. Alright, anyway, I'll end the episode here. Next episode, hopefully I can start affording to branch out. It might be smart for me to go into Oldenburg next, just to get that short little connection going between two big cities. Anyway, that's all for now. So thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.